Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here. Welcome to our day.
Wow, that shit is rough, man.
That was brutal. Who let those two idiots start a channel?
I have no idea, but guess what? They made it to 1 year! Welcome to the 1 year anniversary of our channel. We're so jacked up. Today we're going to talk about some games, some of our favorite memories of our first year on YouTube, and we're also going to
review the beer we drank in our pilot episode. Today we're drinking Le du Monde by Unibroue. It's a Belgian style triple. I'm super excited to drink this beer again.
Alright, you know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss an upload, and sit back, relax, pour yourself a beer if you care to, and welcome to the anniversary episode of Gaming Off the Grid.
Hey everybody, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and you're watching Gaming Off the Grid. Remember, everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man.
Alright, here we go. Can you believe it? We have 1 year in the bag.
I can't even, it doesn't even make sense to me. It's insane.
It just flew by just like that, and it's crazy. We went back and watched some old videos, and our buddy Captain Algebra's digging through our back catalog, so we've watched a lot of it here lately, and I don't even feel like that we're the same two guys.
No, it's so weird. Like, the camera sucks, the lighting sucks.
It's crazy.
Like, is that even the same room? Are those the same people? And it's like, yeah, that was us a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
We still have so much to work on, but to look at where we are now comparatively to what our video quality was then is just, it's mind-boggling, and it's weird because we had no energy at all. It was crazy.
And we thought we had energy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. It's like, are you guys alive?
Yeah. So it's been 1 year. We put a lot of work into this channel. I guess when we started, I don't know if we had any idea really what we were getting into, but we had a lot of goals, and that's the one thing that I think I'm the most proud of, is we had a bunch of goals set out of things we wanted to do, and we've done them, you know?
Yes.
And so that's really cool. So the other thing that has been so, I don't know, just like humbling, and I'm so proud of, is the support we have gotten from the community, from our viewers. It's one of those things, like, we may not have the largest crowd, but damn it, they're mighty, you know?
Yeah, it's just, I'm so grateful for the community we have, and it just makes me feel like I can't even explain it. It's just like, wow.
Well, it's crazy, you know. We've said it in a few live streams, but like our chat section or comment section, whatever you call it, and I'm not very technology savvy, so to me it's cool because it resembles like an old chat room in the 90s or something.
It's
like,
so sweet.
I literally feel like I'm on an old PC just in this chat room with people, and that's our comment section. It's really cool, yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. So our first episode, we not only drank this beer, but we talked about 5 great couch co-op games that of all time, right? And our list maybe has changed a little bit. We're not going to do an all-time list today, but we're going to talk about 5 co-op games that we are playing right now, because we still actually do game, believe it or not. With all the production and stuff aside, we still try to carve out time without the cameras rolling where we can just bond over a video game, because that's how this whole channel started.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Gaming Off the Grid.
Yeah.
You know?
So the first one that's got us right now in its crosshairs is Cuphead, and we have Chris from Telespalsh Gaming to thank for that. He introduced us to this game, just kept telling us, hey, you guys have to play this game.
It's so incredible, and I can't get enough of it. It's so hard. It's probably one of the hardest games I've ever played.
I agree.
But at the same time, it's not like I'm gonna quit. It's hard. It's like, no, I'm addicted. It's like right in the sweet spot. It has me in its freaking grasp.
We're so glad that it came out on the Nintendo Switch. And then, kind of going back to our roots, the next game that we're really into right now, it's on the PS2. It's a light gun game, which is where this whole thing started.
Yes, light gun game.
So it's a lot of fun. We're playing a lot of Ninja Assault on the PS2.
And this game is really weird. You're like these two ninjas that have guns that are fighting other ninjas. It's really weird, but it's really fun, and it's really difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, but you get more credits the longer you go. For instance, like if you make it a quarter of the way through the game, there's a reward of more credits for your next playthrough. This game is a ton of fun. I believe it's a Namco game. It uses the GunCon 2 on the PS2, which is one of our favorite light guns.
Best light guns.
They're so good. If you're into like B-grade movies or like bad horror films, I think you're gonna like this, because this game is like a cheap knockoff of the House of the Dead series.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But we love the House of the Dead series, and they're like, that's what started the channel, was Overkill.
Yeah.
But this game is like fun because it's new characters, and it's like the voice acting's terrible, which is why we love the other Lycan games.
Absolutely.
And just Lycan games in general are so much fun.
But anyways, playing a lot of Ninja Assault, so that game is a ton of fun. The next game we are playing, it's this is not an episode about shoutouts, but this is another game that came into our lives because of our buddy Chris over at Telespalsh Gaming. He messaged us early in our friendships like, hey, are you guys into Life Force? And guess what? Yes, Chris, we're into Life Force. Thank you, man. We are playing the hell out of it because we're huge Gradius fans.
Yes.
And I think that's why he was like, dude, these guys need to play this.
We love Gradius, but here's why we love Life Force, is it's Gradius, but 2-player.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the best of both worlds. It's incredible. And I love how it's now on the new Konami Arcade Classics,
Yes,
which is so cool. We can play it on the Switch. It's so much fun, but it's so damn hard.
It is. It's a difficult game. And depending where you are on the globe, it may be called Salamander in your area, but we have Life Force. It is. Why would you call a shooter that? I don't know. But anyways, the thing I like about it is all the things you touched on, and that it alternates between side-scrolling and vertical shooting shmups.
Yes.
When we started this channel, all the shooters and shmups we were playing were mostly side-scrolling. But due to recommendations from viewers and all that type of stuff and other friends we've made, we really dove into vertical scrolling shooters. And for the longest time, we're like, no, we're side-scrolling guys.
Yeah,
But
we're
now
like,
it's-
vertical, this is freaking weird. I don't like this.
But I would honestly, I can't speak for you, but for me, it's like almost 50-50 now. Like, it just depends on the game.
Yeah, I don't know which one's better, and I love going back and forth, you know, going to Life, and that's why I love in Life Force, it has both.
Yep, it's a lot of
It's
fun.
the best of both worlds, and it's 2-player.
And Konami at its finest, so gotta love that Life Force. And then the next game, we are not the greatest at it. You and Ryan are really good at it. I'm horrible at it, but it's Smash TV.
This game is badass.
It is, and somehow I grew up in the era that it was out. You didn't, so you have an excuse. I didn't really play it much. I think I'd seen it around, but we found it at Midwest Gaming Classic, and the rest is history.
And we cannot stop playing it. We have it on like the PS2 Arcade Classic Collection or whatever that game's
The
called.
Midway one, yeah.
And then, you know, we have it on the Super Nintendo. And I think I prefer it on the Super Nintendo just because I like using the D-pad and the buttons. I just feel like I have more control. The joysticks on the PS2, it feels kind of loose. But that's just a personal thing. It's so simple, it's so much fun, and I can't get enough of it.
Playing it with that Super Nintendo controller was so unique, and when you first told me, like, oh, this is how it controls, I'm like, there's no way that's good.
Yeah,
but
it's
it
so
actually
weird.
works. I feel really precise with it. Like, it's really unique.
Yeah, it just feels dialed in, and I just love collecting toasters in this game. That's what I go after.
He gets pretty excited
It's the
about it.
toasters, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the
But,
toasters.
you know, that's Robert, folks. So the last game that we're really into right now is a game series that really took our lives by storm in this first year. So it's a game series that we knew of, but admittedly had only dabbled in.
Yes.
And so the game we're grinding on right now, and you could replace this with any of the games prior to it, but is Contra: The Alien Wars. Contra 3.
Oh man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we started a Contra mini-series with Ryan, who loves the series.
Yep, absolutely.
And I was new to the entire series, and I was like, dude, what is this game? And now I've fallen in love, and they're so much fun. The regular one, the second one, and now Alien Wars. Alien Wars is so freaking hard, but it has me in its freaking hands, and I can't get enough of it, and it is a badass freaking game.
It is. It's crazy because, you know, early on in the channel, we did, like, I think a top 5 games on the NES Classic. We didn't even mention Super C. But if we were to redo that episode
yeah, it's
now,
like, what the heck?
yeah, so it's cool that, like, I just, as a gamer, it's a living, breathing thing. Like, you only have the frame of reference of what you've played. And, and we don't, like, when we make a list of something, we don't go out and look up other top lists to see what other people say. It's our true, honest opinion, but with that being said, it also only includes things that we know about.
Yes.
So some of those things, like, you gotta think, if it's a game you've never played that I'm suggesting, or a game that I've never played that you're suggesting, it takes us time. We have to try convincing the other person that it belongs on the list.
It's like, let's play this. Just give it 5 more minutes. Give it 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you love this game?
Yeah.
This is my favorite game.
Yeah,
It's
so-
frustrating.
So it, anyways, Contra is in our blood now, and we love it, and we started a mini-series because of it. So we have a lot of other friends on YouTube, MegaDan29 and Captain Algebra, that are like hardcore, amazing Contra players.
Oh, they're incredible.
We're nowhere near as good as them.
But one day, Captain.
One day.
I'm coming for you.
I'm not even going
Captain.
to call out MegaDan.
Coming for you.
You can call Captain out. I'm not calling out Megadeth.
Gotta start with him, and then I'll take down Megadeth. Here we go.
If that ever happens, I don't even know. Megadeth would have to be dead for that to happen.
Well,
but nonetheless, those are some games we're playing right now. Any other things that from the first year of the channel that you want to chat about?
Man, I just want to take a trip down memory lane. I think.
Yeah.
We did so much.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So
100+ episodes.
On the spot, we haven't talked about any of this prior to shooting. What's your favorite episode we've done so far?
Oh my! You can't do that to me.
Yeah, you got to. The clock's ticking.
One that's coming to mind is House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn.
Yeah.
That one was so much fun. We went to Dave & Buster's. We filmed on location.
Yep, that was a really big production for us. We were small enough, but also brave enough to call the general management of the company.
Yes.
And act bigger than we were and take ownership of that. We didn't have the best technology. Our cameras still weren't as good as they are now, but we rolled in there and just owned that, and it turned out to be a really good episode.
And it was so fun because Brian and Ryan came with us, and it was like a giant Got G field trip. That what comes to mind. What comes to mind for you?
I really liked the episode we did at Reclaimed Rails.
Yeah, that one's up there for me too.
Yeah, and the whole brewery was great. And then their general manager Janae, for a first-time guest that we were in there, we were on limited time. She was so natural in front of the camera, it just worked.
Yeah, it was perfect.
So that one just was another one. We were off-site and we were out of our element, and I thought we just executed very, very well. And then it's weird, but I had this really emotional time at Midwest Gaming Classic. It just was this thing. I was watching it. It was I was watching a movie almost of how I want our channel to be. We met some new friends that I really feel like are going to be lifelong friends, and I was just proud of the way we went in with a business-minded aspect. A lot of people that watch the channel these guys, they probably drink all the time, whatever. We're actually pretty goal-oriented guys, and we went in there, we executed, still had a great time. And the way I look at our Got G crew, that's what happened. And so that one means a lot to me, more so than the episode quality or anything. It's just I was watching that episode back, it's this is what I want our channel to be. Yes. And that's the direction and the vision, and it was just cool that the things we wrote on that whiteboard, way back last April of 2018.
Oh man.
Are happening, So that was a big deal for me.
Another huge thing that comes to mind is last October. We didn't know what we were doing. We still don't, but we're kind of better at it. We decided to do a horror series, and we did a horror series based on Tales from the Crypt, and it was so much fun. We watched all of the Tales from the Crypt series, and then made a top 5 episodes. That entire month was so much fun.
Yeah.
And that was a building block, because now every October we're gonna do an October series, and I'm so jacked up that what we started in this first year is just building blocks.
Yep.
Our football series, our hooping off the grid thing.
Yep.
October, it's just so cool. What we started is just gonna grow.
As we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, we didn't.
It's weird, you bring up that series and the little things that stand out to me, I'll never forget that night decorating the room with you. It was so fun.
Putting out the cobwebs and stuff.
And little spiders all over the place that no one even probably noticed, but we're no, dude, we need a spider up there. Oh, no, he needs to be over there.
And then we got the skeleton saying, man, the room looks so sweet.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, it was Christmas, and we've had a freaking tree in here.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was, and I remember doing that as well, and just decorating the tree and plugging it in and hoping oh shit, I hope we don't blow a fuse because we have so much shit plugged in here.
So much stuff plugged in.
But man, it's just been a wild ride, and man, I've told you this before, on camera, off camera, your dedication, work ethic, and everything that we're putting into this, man, I'm just really proud of what we've done. It's been fun, and I know it's the first year of many, but honestly couldn't ask to work with a better person, man. So it's a lot of fun. The beer. So we drank this in our first episode.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you start because I'm very biased, because this is right in my wheelhouse. So I'll let you go.
This beer is incredible. It's 9%, so it's a really heavy hitter.
Yeah.
But it's really smooth. You can taste that Belgian yeast, and it's so good, and it's such a good treat. It's not one of those beers that you're gonna just hammer through.
Well, you can't. You can't afford to.
No, because it's really expensive. But it's such a good treat, and it's such a good freaking beer.
Yeah, if you're right on the mark. There's not much else I can say about it. If you're sitting there watching and you're a fan of Hefeweizens or triples, anything like that. If you see this beer, it is a can't miss opportunity. This is as close to a perfect beer as you can get.
We're gonna celebrate for 5 seconds and get back to it.
This celebration is shooting this episode. Yeah. We aren't going out. We aren't doing anything special. This is it right here. So we're gonna get right back to it. But for all of you who've been a part of this for the first year, from the bottom of our hearts, we love you. Like, it's unbelievable. You have no idea. We notice every single thumbs up, every single comment. I don't think we have missed a reply on a comment, and unless you comment at like 2 in the morning, you may have to wait a little bit, but it's very important to us, so we hit you back within like 5 to 10 minutes. We do our best. We think about it. We talk about it. We have strategies of how to divide and conquer that, and it all matters.
We just appreciate every single thing we get. Any like we get on social media, any comment, it's like, man, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. And honestly, without all that, who knows if we would have the motivation to keep going. But it's like, you know what? There's almost 1,000 freaking people out there that actually give a shit about what we're doing, and we can't let them down. So you know what? You're tired, too bad. You know, don't be just buck up and let's get this episode done.
Yeah, we have to get it done.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's just going to keep going, and we're the type of guys, we're not going to let each other fail, so we're just going to keep grinding. So it's been a great 1 year, and we cannot thank you enough, and I personally cannot thank you enough.
Thank you.
You guys know the drill. We always appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. And you know what? Before you know it, we'll be doing this again at the 2 year. So take care, everybody. I don't know, but it's been 1 year. We have came. Let's see here.
We have came.
So in today's episode, we are gonna shoot an
In today's episode, we're gonna shoot an episode.
Wow, that is hard to watch. We are the new kids on the block, not the band. New kids. Oh, that was dumb. All right, let's start over. We're gonna focus on couch co-op gaming. Not every episode, but I'm off the rails. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. But we're pretty excited about that. So pour a beer, and yeah, we're off the rails.